Hello students, welcome to Maths Online Academy by Sandhya, myself Sandhya. Today's topic is in chapter number 2, polynomial, value of a polynomial. Already we discussed what is polynomial. That polynomial is an algebraic expression. It contains it doesn't want non-negative integral power, only positive integral power. Okay, that is polynomial. Next one is, what is value of polynomial? If p of x is a polynomial, p of x is a polynomial means, what is the polynomial? P of x equal to an expression. What expression? Algebraic expression contains variable terms 3x square plus x plus 1 and non-negative integral powers. This is non-negative integral power. This is called polynomial. So, if p of x is a polynomial in variable x and if k is any real number, here we are taking one real number k, then the value obtained by replacing x by k. X by k means in place of x we are substituting k value in p of x is called the value of p of x. Value of p of x at x equal to k is denoted by p of k. Means here value of x is we are substituting k. For example m. N. For example we are substituting value of x is m means that value of p of x is p of m. Value of, if we are substituting x value equal to n, the value of p of x at x equal to n is p of n. So, have you got it? What is the value of polynomial means? Are you substituting x value equal to k? Then p of k is called value of p of x at x equal to k. Okay, then further let's find out what is the value of this p of x at x equal to minus 1 at x equal to 4. So here p of x is what? X square minus 3x minus 4. At one condition x equal to minus 1. X equal to minus 1 means p of minus 1 equal to minus 1. In place of x you substitute minus 1. So minus 1 whole square minus 3 minus 1 minus 4. So minus 1 whole square means plus 1. 1. Minus into minus plus. Sorry. Minus into minus what? Plus. 3 into 1 3. And minus 4. So result is 0. So p of minus 1 equal to here. P of minus 1 equal to 0. And next, this is p of minus 1 equal to 0. Next, x equal to 4. X equal to 4 means you substitute here at x equal to 4. P of 4 equal to 4 square minus 3 into 4 minus 4. Okay. So 4 4 square 16 minus 12 minus 4. So 16 minus 16 equal to 0. So again p of 4 equal to 0. Means the value of p of x at x equal to minus 1 is p of 1 minus 1 equal to 0. At the value of x equal to 4, p of x value, that is p of 4 equal to 0. Means that p of minus 1 and p of 4 are 0. The value of p of x, if in some condition they give the p of x at the value of x equal to 2, 3. Find out the value of p of x at x equal to 2. Directly you substitute x equal to 2 and you get the answer. That is the value of that p of x. Okay, next, here we substitute, when we substitute x equal to minus 1, we got the answer is 0. Here is 0, here is 0. Means based on this concept, this value, we have one concept. When you substitute the x values, if you get the p of x equal to 0, those x values are called zeros of the polynomials. See, 0 of a polynomial. A real number k is said to be 0 of a polynomial. If k is said to be 0 of a polynomial, p of x, if p of k equal to 0. Actually, we took normally, we have taken this example. But here directly we get the p of minus 1 equal to 0. These minus 1, 4 values are zeros of this polynomial equation. See, a real number k is said to be 0 of a polynomial p of x if p of k equal to 0. Here you take one more example. This is the p of x equal to x square minus 1. You substitute here x equal to 1. So p of 1 equal to, you get 1 square minus 1. 1 minus 1, 0. So, sorry, here 1 square. So p of 1 equal to 0. And again you take x equal to minus 1. This is first, this is second. P of minus 1 equal to minus 1 whole square minus 1. So 1 minus 1. Again 0. At the values of x equal to 1 comma minus 1, we are getting p of 1 equal to 0, p of minus 1 equal to 0. So that answer we are getting 0. 0 means this 1 comma minus 1s are, that implies 1 comma minus 1s are 0 value of a polynomial. Zeros. Those are called zeros of this polynomial x square minus 1. Okay. In this also one statement. Based on this, we have one concept. Degree of a polynomial. For example, degree of a polynomial. Degree of a polynomial equal to n. So here number of zeros of a polynomial. 0, number of zeros less than or equal to n. Here what is the degree of a polynomial? 2. So number of zeros of a polynomial n less than or equal to 2. So those zeros values are either 2 or less than 2. Number of zeros values, not that number 2. Number of zeros values. Here how many number of zeros? Plus 1 minus 1. So 2. The 2 greater than or equal to 2 or 2. Means equal to 2. So their number of zeros are less than or equal to n. In this polynomial 2. So how many number of minus 1? 1. 2 na? So 2 less than or equal to 2. So indirectly we can guess how many we get the zeros of a polynomial based on this formula. Okay. If you like this video, please share and subscribe. Thank you.